fun friends, in today's video I've taken 10 of my best Easter party games from last year and smushed them all together into one video so that they are easier for you to find. Hi, I'm Shawn. Welcome to my party channel. I'm a mom of 2 and we love to have fun as a family. While you're here, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you get notified for my next fun party game video. To play this game, you'll need 8 eggs. They can be varying sizes. Painter's tape, you'll need to write the numbers on the painter's tape. 8 prizes, 8 plastic cups. Okay, so let me show you how to set this up. Time to put our prizes in our eggs before we play. Let's do that really fast. Oh, that won't work. We're gonna have to switch the lollipop for number 1 to see if it'll fit in this. Yep, fits perfectly in the larger egg. We're gonna have some cash. We're poor here, so we're doing dollars. 2 more eggs left to fill up. Let's play. All right, we're gonna try 2 different ways with these. We're gonna try ping pong balls first and see if ping pong balls work better than plastic Easter eggs. Let's try first. Let's see if I can get one in. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Woo! Is that number 1? Sweet, so that means I get prize number 1. Shawn, don't go that way. It's over here. So I would win the lollipop. Woo! All right, let's try a plastic Easter egg disappearing off screen for a second. All right, I also found some frog ears. All right, let's see how a plastic Easter egg works. Woo, that's a little difficult. That's a little harder. Yes, what number is that? You guys can probably see. All right, so plastic Easter eggs work as well. That's number 4, which is here. So I would get 10 dragons. Woo! All right, so the goal of this game is to either get, you can play with ping pong balls or plastic eggs. Each player takes a turn. Whatever cup they get it in is the prize they get. Dun, 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 dun. Although that went in twice, so I wouldn't get a prize. You play until you get a prize. Everyone's a winner. To play this game, every player will need a paper plate and a marker. I'm using a Sharpie just because it'll show up better on camera. But you know, if you have kids playing with you, Sharpie might not be the best idea. All right, so choose your markers cautiously, parents. All right, so we're gonna take our plate, set a timer for 1 minute. Yes, this is a minute-to-win-it game. Every player will place their plate on their head, and whoever can draw the best bunny in 1 minute's time wins the game. All the players in the room are the judges, or you can assign like the grandparents or the judge. You assign judges, okay? Let's draw this bunny in 1 minute's time. No. Oh, this is gonna be the worst bunny ever. There's my bunny, y'all. There's my bunny. For this next game, you will need ping pong balls, as well as at least 8. You could have more of the eggs, and specifically the ones that have the flat bottom would make it easier. You could use this with eggs that don't have a flat bottom, but I find the ones with a flat bottom are easier. And your egg needs to be able to hold a ping pong ball inside of it. So 8 ping pong balls, but 2 of each color, if that makes sense. I'll show you how we'll put it up together and then we'll play. All right, I do have one that is the wrong shape, but that's okay. It's better if they're all the same size, but this one right here is just a little bit bigger. So that'll just make it easier for players if you have them different sizes. Now let's put in our ping pong balls, but we got to mix up the colors. We have one green in here. We'll put a green one in here. I'm going to speed this part up. Now the object here is to find the matches. It's a memory game, so you want to find the matches. Oh, that's Mama Blossom over there. Don't mind her. So like say the first person, this is a 2-player game. The first person, okay, so that's pink. All right, and then we gotta find the other pink one. Oh, that's green, so not a match. Okay, and then player number 2 goes. And they go, okay, what's this one? Oh, that's the pink. And then this one's the pink. All right, so that's a match. So then you put those off to the side. Player number 2 wins those, okay? The next person goes, that's a blue. And that's a blue, so that's a match. And you play until all of the ping pong balls have been matched up. Set up as many of these little game boards as you want with the eggs. It's just a fun game, especially for littles. Littles love this game, so. And older, senior adults love this game. Okay, to play this next game, you will need Easter eggs. It does not matter what size. You can use a variety of sizes. You can use all the same size. Any Easter eggs will do. You're also going to need painter's tape and a Sharpie. This game requires some prep to set up beforehand. This makes a great learning game, but I'll give you all the instructions after I show you the setup. So write numbers. You could do numbers or letters. For this example, I will be doing numbers. So I've got 9. You're gonna write it on your painter's tape and then tear off. So you want a 9 on the bottom of the egg and a 9 on the top of the egg so that you have sides, okay? So this, what I'm showing you, is the prep for 2 players. You could have as many players as you want. This would be great for a classroom setting. Here I've written 13. I've got 1 through 13, I think. I've got 13 eggs set up. But like I said, this would also work with the alphabet as well. And this is going to be a kind of a relay race. Who can put their Easter eggs in order the fastest from 1 to 13. All right, let's play and I'll show you my setup. All right, this is the setup. We're gonna squeeze our number 13 in here somewhere. So I've got all the bottoms. I've got all the bottoms of the eggs here, and then the second player is set up over here with all the tops of the eggs in numbers. To start off, the leader will arrange the eggs in a mixed up way, and the goal is to put them in order from 1 to 13. All right, let's see how fast I can do this, and go. Nines and 6s look similar. Always a tricky one. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How did I do? All right, I have another fun game for you involving, you will need lots of Easter eggs, some kind of string or ribbon or yarn, some tape, some scissors, and 1 paper towel tube. We're gonna start off by cutting the paper towel tube in half. We only need half this size. You could use a toilet paper roll. So you could also decorate this and make it look very nice and springy. All right, let's put this game together and then I'll show you how to play. All right, I've put prizes in my eggs, like cash. I've got small toys. I've also put in like actions, fun things to do, and there's also empty ones, okay? So we've got a mix of good prizes and not so good prizes in these Easter eggs. Now we want to cut our ribbon all in the same length so that there's a little bit hanging out of the paper towel roll, but then there's a lot of length to pull, and we're gonna attach the egg to the end of the string with the tape. like so. Okay, for demonstration purposes only, let me pull this bench up. I've only done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 eggs, but you could do as many as you want depending on how many players you have, depending on how much ribbon. I kind of ran out of ribbon. This is all I had left. So what you're going to do is you're going to thread, get all of the ends of your strings together. We're gonna line them up here. This is a good way to just distribute prizes if you're having a family get together. Keep the kiddos entertained and the older adults. Okay, and then we're gonna thread this through here so that it comes out the other side of our paper towel holder. I've seen people use toilet paper rolls as well, like an actual whole toilet paper roll. So that's an option too. So you want to have just all the chunks here, and then you can kind of line up your eggs. So this way people can't tell which string is attached to which egg. I'm going to actually use painter's tape because I think it would be a good idea to put painter's tape and attach the paper towel roll to the table. So let me grab that. All right, so that's what I would do. And I always use painter's tape rather than regular tape, just so it doesn't mess up your table. So we'll kind of make a circle with the sticky on the outside, pop it on the bottom, and stick it to the table. Oh yeah, that's much better. Your players take one end of the string, they get to pick any string that they want and they can pull it. And then that determines what prize egg they get. So obviously I got the green one. And oh no, there's nothing in that one. That's a bummer. Then the next player would come up and they pick a string, any of the ribbons or strings, and they pull it. And then let's see what we got in this one. Oh, we get a toy chicken fling. Fun party game. All right, to play this game, you'll need a spinner, a wheel. I'll link this one somewhere on the screen or in the description box down below. You'll need some pieces of paper, a pen, painter's tape, and some eggs. I'm not quite sure how many eggs are going to fit in the middle of my spinner. You could also make your own spinner as well. I already have this one. We're going to make this an active Easter egg game. So on here, on my little slips of paper, I'm going to write stuff like 5 jumping jacks, okay? And we're going to put these little prompts inside of our eggs. So I'm going to go ahead and put prompts in the eggs, and then we're going to attach them to our spinner. And painter's tape is just a good thing to have on hand that doesn't ruin things. So we'll put these on the colors right here. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to speed this part up, and then I'll explain the game. I would just take a spin here. Whoop, a good one. All right, until there's an egg. All right, we take our egg off and then we look and see what's inside of it and what our prompt is. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes times 3. Okay, let's scoot this bench back. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees, and toes. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees, and toes. Oops. Head and shoulders, knees, and toes, knees, and toes. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees, and toes. And then the next player will get to spin. I did put one of these actually has like win a special prize. So have fun. You can make this an active game. You could actually put prizes or cash inside these cards. The possibilities are endless with this game. Lots of fun. To play this game, you will need one of these grassy Boone. I got this one at Goodwill. I only paid $3 for this. But they are the grass where you put the baby bottles on top. A lot of families have these. I found this one at, like I said, at my Goodwill and gave it a good wash, but it's by Boone. They also make some generic ones as well. And you will need some tweezers. I am not sure which tweezers will go best for this game, so we're gonna do this together. These are tweezers for smaller children to grip, and these are actually eyelash tweezers. Okay, and then you will also need some pom-poms. Let's go ahead and get our pom-poms out. I've got cotton balls in here. Cotton balls would work as well. And we're gonna put some little pom-poms, sprinkle them around in here and kind of push them down. Now this could be an individual activity for a smaller child. This could be a party game for a smaller child, or every player would need their own to make it a competitive game. All right, and this one is fun for all ages too. You can really adapt it for a wide variety of ages. All right. Okay, so in a competitive situation, you want to make sure you have the same number of pom-poms in your grass for every player. Set a timer for 1 minute and see who can pull out the pom-poms the fastest in 1 minute. So let's test it here and see. These eyelash tweezers are going to be pretty easy, right? And the further you put them down, the more difficult it is to pull them up. So if you want to make this game more difficult, as you can see, I'm having troubles here. Okay, so that's part of the difficulty is the pom-poms slide down. So keep them up at the top and we'll pull them out. Let's see how the toddler ones do. Okay, these are nice. I think either one of these would be a great option. The toddler tweezers are a little easier. All right, so set a timer, like a stopwatch, and see who can pull out all of their pom-poms the fastest, then that player is a winner. Or you can set your timer for 1 minute and play it minute to win it style and see who can pull out the most pom-poms in their grass in 1 minute's time. Chicken fling target practice, where you'll launch rubber chickens and try to knock over Easter eggs. Okay, to play this next game, you are going to need at least four eggs that have the flat bottom. I don't know if you can see here, but it's got a flat bottom so that they stand up on the table well, and 1 chicken fling per player. I'll link where I got the chicken flings down below. All right, let's play. All right, to play this game, you're gonna need your flying chicken. Let's see if I can knock off how many eggs I can knock off with my flying chicken. So, oh, I hit the camera. To play this game, set up your eggs at the end of your table. Players take turns using their chicken fling to see if they can knock over an egg. You could award a prize for those who knock over an egg. You can also put a prize inside the egg, but don't make it too heavy, or you can just assign a prize off to the side, and whichever egg people knock down, that's the prize that they get. All right, let's see if the cats go after it. Oh, got one. Also scared the cats in the process. Next, it's the ping pong balancing pull. Players have to pull their cups with a string without letting their ping pong ball fall. Spoiler, it's trickier than it sounds. All right, to play this game, you will need 1 plastic cup per player, 1 ping pong ball per player, and a roll of ribbon, string, yarn. Any of those things will do. And you'll need some tape. You're gonna tape your string on vertically, okay, like so. And then you're gonna place a ping pong ball on the top. Let me show you the setup, okay? And then I'll explain how to play. This game works best for anywhere from 2 to 6 players, depending on how large your table or countertop is. Ideally, you would have strings for all of these cups here, but I'm just going to demonstrate with one here on the end. On the count of your mark, get set, go. All players will gather around the table with their string. If the ping pong ball falls off as you're pulling it, then you lose the game and you're out. Whoever can successfully and the fastest get their cup with the ping pong ball to the edge of the table first, that player is the winner. Ta-da! What? I don't know why I did that. That was cringy. Sorry about that. My ta-das. Do you like how I matched up all of the pink, purple, pink, orange, green? I mean, who doesn't love a good color coordination? Next, we're racing in Party Horn Egg Dash. Grab your party blowers and race your Easter eggs across the table without using your hands. All right, get set, go. Oh! You won!
I made it!
Won!
Yeah!
Mark, say go. Oh! Mark, say go.
Oh!
I'm still going. I'm still winning. Hold on. Oh. I hope you enjoyed these 10 Easter party games. Happy Easter. YouTube is going to suggest another fun Easter game idea for you right here on the screen.